What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for a Travel and Talk Tuesday. As y'all can see, or if you have noticed, I am not backing out of my garage. I'm off today, y'all. O-F to the F. Off. Woo! Remember last week I was like, you know what? I'm only got a couple days of work. And, he cut me down to 2 days a week. Yeah, that very next day he called me into work and I worked the rest of the week. So I didn't have but one off day. And right now, I'm feeling like, thank you. I only worked 3 days this week, y'all. And I'm not mad about it. So I'm hoping that he does not call me in the rest of this week. Today, I feel like I need to get out the house. Do a little grocery shopping, buy some little household items. Then come back in the house and clean that thing the heck up. My room is a mess. I have no furniture. So I told y'all I'm a pack rat already. I have no furniture, so everything that I come in my room that gets thrown on the floor. I got nice little neat piles of shit thrown on the floor, but they thrown on the floor. So I'm worrying right now. I don't give a fuck because I'm off work today. Let my soul glow. My shit dry as fuck though. But tomorrow, Keena and I are supposed to go get our hair trimmed or cut or what have you. That's what we're gonna do on my second off day. So this traveling talk, I just dropped Keena off at work, and then I went over to Office Depot, and guess what, y'all? I had them bind. Hopefully y'all can see this. Regrets by C.L. Reed. Look at this shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all, when I say I'm in writing, this is my work. My words. Right here. In a book. See? Regrets by C.L. Reed. That be me. That be me. I got like a double glare on my screen, but that's my book. So I just had them like spiral bind it for me so I can go through it and see what in it I do not like. But look this. Your girl been writing. I'm just saying. Your girl has been writing, y'all. Pages. I got pages. I got pages on pages. On pages. On pages on pages. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, traffic is going. So that's what I've been doing. And I got up this morning though. I started reading my book and I was like, I don't like this shit. Like real talk. Bitch. Motherfucker. It's a whole goddamn lane over there. I'm in a good mood. I was in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm not gonna do this today. We're not gonna let these people take me out of my elements. We're not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep a smile on my face. So I got up this morning, I read through it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish my effing book. I'm gonna finish it. Got up, start reading. I was like, this is some booty. I told y'all I am very judgmental of my own work, which is why I should not be editing my own work. But as any writer knows that watches this channel, or any artist or creative that knows, when you start a project and you take a long time to do it, I messed it up for real. You take a long time to do it, whatever. When you go back and look at the beginning of the project, you think to yourself, I have grown. And that's where I'm at. My writing has grown. I started this particular book years ago. It's probably one of the first books I seriously sat down and took a look at, and I still love the content of it. I still love what I'm doing with the story. I just don't like how I wrote it. My writing was very immature to me when I read through the first 2 pages, and that's just the prologue. So I'm finna turn it up, y'all. I'm finna turn it up again. I'm finna go through it with my red pen. I'm finna rewrite some stuff, and it's gonna come out on top. And hopefully soon, and very soon, I will be able to get Regrets on the shelves so I can get my book out there to y'all, and y'all can enjoy. And then we can come back to my channel, we can talk about that shit, and y'all can be like, girl, Alan a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the characters. I did have a girlfriend. I had let her read like the very first draft, and like the main character is Vicky. Her husband name is Alan, right? Okay, so she read the first draft, and we were at work when I gave it to her. And at the end of the workday, she came to me and she was like, I can't stand Alan. That motherfucker need to die. She was going through like that. She was telling me all this stuff. And I'm sitting here at work like, who the fuck is Alan? We ain't got nobody to work here named Alan. That's what my brain was thinking. It did not register to me that she was talking about the character in my book. Because I had gave it to her earlier that morning. I hadn't expected her to read it at work anyway. She had finished it. And first, one of the things I was kept thinking, dang, you read it that fast? But it wasn't that much of it. I had only gave her like 10 chapters at that time. So yeah. But man, she was like really feeling the storyline, and she was telling me to this day she still be like, where the fuck is my book? Because I started it so long ago, but I'm feeling good about it, y'all. I'm feeling good. It's coming. So hopefully, like I said, that my boss doesn't call me in. I got today off, I got Wednesday off, and I have Friday off. And maybe I could do some damn things. When I did the last NaNoWriMo month, not this past November because my computer crashed, but the one before then, I wrote 13,000 words in one day. So I know that I could, when I put my mind to it, when I sit down and just like get at the typewriter, and not a typewriter, we didn't get typewriters no more these days, at the computer and just get the clickety-clackety, I can get it done. So I'm gonna take probably Wednesday, me and Keena got a few things to do. Hopefully I'm gonna get that done early morning or what have you, or I might do that late night. But I'm gonna go to either Breadco or Barnes & Noble or the library, whatever one, and I'm gonna sit there with myself, probably the library because I can use their computers and just type. And I'm gonna stay there until my butt gets sore. I wonder what time the library open. I might need to make an appointment, figure that out, and just dedicate like 4 or 5 hours typing. I ain't got to worry about the cat. I ain't got to worry about the dog. The dog been sick, y'all. Vito been sick. I had went to he been out of dog food, so we've been giving him. I went to Big Lots, and I bought some dog food there. I forgot what I was going to Big Lots for originally. Oh, I think it's probably just to pick up the dog food. I needed to buy some like bath supplies, like some soap holders. We still have hand soaps and stuff too, and I don't like them sitting on the sink. So I wanted to buy some soap holders and stuff, but I didn't even look for that when I went there. But I went into Big Lots and I picked up Vito some dog food and Kiba some cat food. Well, with Kiba's cat food, I got the wrong one. My cat is finicky. Like when they say cats are finicky, no, my cat is finicky. She does not like pâtés. You know, stuff that look like brown swagger. My cat doesn't like that. She likes cutlets. She has a texture issue. If it doesn't have texture to it, she doesn't want to eat it. So, and you can't mix her dry food in with her wet food, because the wet food don't do nothing but get mushy, and she don't like the texture, so she won't eat it. When I bought the brand of food that she normally buys, and I bought the flavor because she doesn't like fish. My cat does not like fish or shrimp or seafood, nothing like that. She likes chicken, and she likes beef. And every once in a while I can slip some turkey in her and she'll go for it. So I bought the brand and the flavors that I thought that she normally get, and got that shit home, and it was the pate. And Keeper was like, no, fuck you. I ain't eating that. I'm not eating that. So I spent like $9 on cat food that I can't return because it was like a whole variety pack, and I opened the pack up. Maybe I could take it back to Walmart as individuals, because I know Walmart sells the individuals in the cuts, but I already repurchased the cuts, and now she happy. But Vito, I bought his food too. He usually eat Benefort. All these cats and dog foods don't seem healthy to me. My last cat ended up getting diabetes off of the dry food. She was eating too much of it, and she was eating carbs all the goddamn time. She ended up getting diabetes and having kidney failure and passed away. So I've been trying not to give them all dry food. I've been trying to mix in the wet. So I started the Vito on Beneful, and because Outpost stinks. It's some other kind of brands. They stink to high hell. Pedigree stinks. So I figured Beneful doesn't stink, so I give them the Beneful. But I bought this from Big Lots, and when I put it in the thing, I was like, this kind of sticky. But usually I mix Vito's dry food, his wet food. He like that. That's the only way that we could eat. Vito can eat his food without choking, because Vito try to eat so fast. So if I put the wet food in with the dry food helps slow him down, because it has to take time to chew that. With the wet food, he would inhale that shit, and you know. So I thought it was kind of sticky, and I was like, I'm not sure, because he's out of dry food right now. But since I always mixing it, I don't know what the consistency of it is without the dry food. So I was thinking maybe I'm just tripping. I gave my dog that shit, and he been sick all week, been throwing up. I was like, oh, poor dog, poor Vito, poor Vito. And I should have known, because initially he'd go to it and smell and be like, and then he'd walk away. And I was like, Vito used to eat as soon as you put food down. And yeah, he walked away, and I was like, why you don't want to eat, you know? Yeah, he didn't like that shit. He was warning me I should have paid attention to my dog. But we got them some good fresh food again now. Plus they eat a lot of vegetables. Vito loves carrots, cooked broccoli. Keeper eats pumpkin and sweet potatoes. You know, shit, they eat better than me some damn times. But you know, hey, I don't need another animal dying on me from a debilitating disease. That was hard when Keeper died. Not Keeper, when Boots died. Going through that diabetes and having to give her insulin, and you in the wrong lane, ain't you? You in the wrong lane, ain't you? And you wanted to jump over her. Got me almost running a red light. But yeah, so I just been feeling like pretty freaking awesome. I hope y'all been catching up, keeping up on the recaps and reviews. I've been behind again. I have not did PNTV like I was supposed to do. What else? I haven't been able to keep on schedule like I want to. Like, I want to do stuff within 48 hours of me watching it, but it ain't been that way either. But that's okay. I'm getting it done. We're going to get it done, and hopefully I can become more consistent. Oh, yeah. So hopefully y'all been watching the shows, and hopefully y'all still have been enjoying what I have been able to give y'all of the recaps and reviews. I appreciate everybody for being here. My Black Cinema Sundays that I had planned on doing, I'm gonna have to break that down to once a month. I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to be that way. Because I need my weekends. I need to not be able to do. I'm playing catch up on the weekends right now, which is already pissing me off. So, and I like to not record videos on the weekend, because I actually like to spend time just relaxing, chilling out, and I go to my TV and hit play and watch y'all videos. And then what else gonna change? So Black Cinema Sunday is gonna be once a month, and then I'm gonna do the live. That's gonna be once a month too. I think I'm doing everything at the beginning of the month. I don't know about that. We gonna see. Just hang with me. That's all I gotta say. So there's not too much else that I want to do. I'm planning a trip. I am talking about going to Las Vegas next month in March. And now a lot of y'all probably finna frown up at this, but I'm going to see Monique. Yeah, she's problematic as fuck. So on occasion, a lot of the shit that she say though, I agree with. That's just it. But that's why I want to go to Vegas for. I want to go see her actual comedy show. And I think Drake is performing in Las Vegas. Cardi B just got a residency there too, but I don't want to see Cardi B perform. It was somebody else. It was 3 people that was in Vegas that have residencies. They got full-time jobs for a long time there in Vegas, residencies. And they perform, and I was like, okay, I want to go check them out. So I'm planning a trip to go to Vegas. Keena and I have also decided to go to Barcelona, Spain in August. So we're planning a trip to Spain. My mama's planning a trip to Jamaica. Jamaica, man. I think her and one of her old friends may go together, but as of right now, I know she's going. And I'm also going to Tampa, but that's not until May. And Tampa's not really that far, so I really don't call that a vacation. But I put on my community tab the other day this collaboration video, this musical collaboration video that I just fell in love with when I saw it the other day. And I was watching the video again because the motherfucker's in rotation. I was watching it again, and I noticed that the guy is coming to Tampa in May. I was like, I'm going. Like, I'm going. Plus, I think I might have made a friend, y'all, outside of work. Well, still connected to work, but outside of work. So, like, when I'm doing my job, I realize that there's a lady that always has a newspaper at her home from my hometown. And so I've never seen the homeowner there, but I saw her the other day and she was like, oh my God, you from St. Louis? Her parents are originally from St. Louis. I think she said that she's from St. Louis too. She said she hadn't been in St. Louis in 25 years though. But she was like, girl, let's go out. You know, that's how St. Louis people do for real. She's like, let's go out. I'm gonna give me your number. I'm gonna give you my number. Let's call each other up. We gonna hang out. We gonna kick it. So maybe sometime in the near future, I'm gonna be doing that. Plus, another lady that works at one of my clients, I was just talking to her, letting her know that my job assignment is about to change in about a week, and she's gonna get somebody new. And she was like, all right, we gotta stay in touch. Give me your number, this, that, and other. And somehow we got onto my book, and then she was like, oh my God, I know Arthur. But the conversation was kind of weird. She was telling me that she knows an author, but then she said, but she ain't cheap, honey. And I was like, maybe she meant a publisher. No, she meant an author. This girl is a ghostwriter for somebody. And I was like, no, sis, I don't need a ghostwriter. I don't need nobody to write nothing for me. I write myself. And I actually don't ghostwrite. I don't like the idea of ghostwriting. I don't like for me to put my blood and sweat into creating a project and then letting somebody else put their name on it and saying it's theirs. And normally with the ghostwriter, what basically happens I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but anyway, what basically happens is I got an idea and this is how I want this story to go, right? So from that idea and how I want this story to go, somebody else will actually create the words and the dialogue and everything based off of what I say. And then they will write it and I get to put my name on it saying it's my story because I gave them the idea and I told them what I want to have happen. And it's technically my story. So they consider that to be an author. I consider myself to be a writer and an author. This is almost two different things. Like Wendy Williams, I think she had put out her book. She didn't actually write that book. Somebody else wrote it for her, but it was her idea, her concept, you know, whatever. And she sat down and worked with them about how she wanted the story to go, and they put it all together. And I have a friend that's actually looking for a writer for his book. He came to me a couple times, and I was like, I don't do that for people. I can't create a story for you, and then you put your name on it saying you wrote it. I just can't do it. And I know it's money in it. But it for me, morally, and just I get my pride. Not even morally. My pride won't let me do that. And I probably losing a lot of money on that. But I want to be the one to have my name attached to my work. Because basically he's drawing the pictures. He's the illustrator and he wants you to put a story to his pictures, but he wants to put his name on the book as if he's the one who created the entire thing. And I was like, nah, bro, I can't do it. He's kind of mad at me about that too, that I won't do it. And like he's finna do it again. And he put out a call on Facebook for it. And my girl, Shaniqua, she tagged me in it. And she was like, you know, he looking for somebody to help write his book for him. And I didn't have the heart to say, no, we already did this, done that, girl. I'm not finna do that. But yeah. I support his project though, you know. I think it's awesome. But I just hate to see that his name is on the book as the writer and he's not the writer. I hope he paid the person who actually wrote it well for their putting words to his pictures, you know what I'm saying? You know, bring good things to life. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna head to his house, pick up my mama, and then we're gonna go to a few stores. Probably Aldi, maybe Publix, and Wally World. We got a lot of stuff we need to buy for the house. I need to check my bank account, see how much money I have before we hit these stores. And yeah, just try to get it all done today. Cause like I say, tomorrow it's me and Keena day. We're gonna hang out alone because it's her off day too. Hopefully we can get Keena some driving lessons, y'all. There's a company here that will pay it's almost like $400 though for 10 hours worth of driving lessons. And like I said, I tried to teach Keena how to drive, but I don't know if she just doesn't feel confident when she's with me. She like I say, I don't know how to deal with her in the panic situation, because she panics when she drives. And it's due to us. She's been in at least 3 accidents with me in a car, all which have not been my fault. Well, people have hit us. We got hit by an 18-wheeler. We got sideswiped by another man. And then one day it was just an act of nature. It was hail and sleet and stuff coming down really bad. And we tried to stop at the corner to turn, and I was not even going fast at all. Tried to make that turn, and we slid right into a fire hydrant. And so she's a little traumatized from being in the vehicle sometimes. I think she's getting a lot better. But yeah, driving, it makes her panic at times. And being in this city with the way that these people drive, yeah, I could understand it being heightened, because I'm frustrated driving here. But this particular school, they advertise that they specialize in dealing with people who have anxiety about being on the road. So hopefully that works, and hopefully we can get them set up where she could start tomorrow, or at least start when she comes back from her trip, because she's going to be going on a trip in a couple weeks. And get my baby a driver's license. And then, like, I wanted to buy her a car. I wanted to get it for her 21st birthday, but she still didn't have a damn license. And I really wish that she would have been, like, more receptive to learning how to drive before we left St. Louis, and that way she could have, conquered it at a younger age. I didn't learn how to drive. I didn't legally get a license until I turned 19. I was kind of, I don't know if I want to say I kind of taught myself how to drive. One of my old bosses tried to teach me how to drive, and his transmission went out during the process, so we got stuck in reverse. So I learned how to drive reverse backwards. I'm a damn good driver in reverse, baby. I learned how to drive in reverse before I learned anything else. And then we had the issue with the stolen car, and so I kind of like taught myself a little bit more. Then I used to rent rental cars. We had this place in St. Louis that, as long as you bring cash, he didn't care if you have a driver's license or not. We used to take cash and then go drive up to Chicago, and I would put myself on the highway. Did she just tell me to come back? Oh, Keno said she left her chips and her water in the car. And I thought that text message just came through, said she wanted me to, if I can come back, could I? I done started drinking that water. I'm just saying, thank you, Kena. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna come back. She get off in a few hours. I got stuff to do today. She could run out to Publix or something like that and buy her some water. But yeah, so hopefully Kena will be able to drive and get comfortable with the road and deal with these crazy ass Floridians, and maybe learning how to drive with these crazy ass Floridians will help, because I think that's what helped me. I did the most extensive part of my driving when I was in Tokyo, and Tokyo drivers was not as crazy as here in Orlando, but they were still crazy. It was crazy compared to St. Louis driving. And yeah, I was able to whip it, and I was doing it in a 18-wheeler stick shift, baby. So yeah, if she could learn how to drive here in Orlando, I think that she can probably drive anywhere. Only other place we concerned with her would be on the Autobahn in Germany. But other than that, if she can learn how to drive here and get comfortable with driving here, she can go back to the Lou if she needed to, or start traveling. That's what she wants to do. She doesn't want to be limited to always having to fly, or always having to have me drive her around places, or paying $20 a pop for Ubers and stuff like that. She wants to start being a little bit more independent, and I totally get it. So yeah, my baby's growing up on me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was gonna tell y'all about the situation with that pissed me off last week, but you know what, I'm gonna let it go. I'm trying to let it go, because every time I think about it, I get mad. So I'm trying to let it go. I didn't tell y'all, it's another situation that pissed me off. I didn't tell y'all a few weeks ago that my aunt ended up in a coma. If y'all watched that TV show Ready to Love, and one of the guys on there named Alex ended up, after the show stopped airing, with some type of brain flu is what they was calling it. And he ended up in a coma. He had went to the hospital several times and they kept turning him back. And he ended up in a coma with a flu of the brain. My damn aunt got that. And what pisses me off about the situation is nobody ever called and told me. I found out on Facebook. My cousin was posting up pictures like she had fucking died already and shit. Pictures of her daughter, and it was all kind of weird. I was like, what the fuck? You know? And then I thought, okay, this part of my family has always been fucked up. They always been some shitty ass motherfucking people. This is my dad's side of the family. As far as communication with me, unless I'm in their face. When I'm in their face, we love each other to death is what, you know, how things seem to be. But outside of that, getting them to include me in family affairs is real minimal. It's real minimal. Unless somebody died, or it's a birthday party, or somebody need to borrow some money, or they need a ride, then they would call me to fuck up. But so in this particular, I was pretty pissed. Then I said, okay, and I'm not gonna be too pissed about it because this is how they are. This is how I know they are. And they wasn't gonna reach out to me. But then I started seeing all my aunt's friends post on Facebook, like, oh, the family called me. So I'm like, how the fuck are they calling y'all and they didn't fucking call me? And I'm the goddamn niece. Like, this is my dad's sister, you know. So my mama called my stepmother, and my stepmother told her what was all going down. Ain't that sad? My mama had to call my stepmama to find out what was going on with my damn auntie. And the crazy thing is, my stepmama found out from my niece. That's who told her. So, and I didn't trip off of it again. Like, I was kept checking, like, you heard anything new? You heard anything new? She hadn't woke up yet. She hadn't woke up yet, or whatever. She's woken up. She's alert now. She's in recovery, but she has not got her voice back. She can't speak. She still doesn't know how to communicate. I don't know if speech therapy is going to help. They put a trach in her throat. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The last 3 or 4 people that I know that have gone into the hospital for whatever. One went in for a heart stent. Another went in for some other reasons. They always end up with a trach in their throat. If you in the medical field, you a nurse or you a doctor, can y'all explain to me why y'all automatically put trachs in people's throat? She didn't have trouble breathing. Her airway wasn't clogged. Right now she's having trouble speaking, and they put a trach in her throat. She still ain't speaking through the trach. So I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on with that. Yeah, they did it to my mom's best friend, who I call my aunt. They did it to her. They put a trach in her. I was like, why the fuck is they got a trach? They put a trach in my Aunt Barbara, but my Aunt Barbara was having trouble swallowing. So I understood that. Is that why they put the trach in her? She was having breathing difficulties. That's why they put the trach in her. I don't know. It just really threw me off. But if y'all know, y'all let me know. Give me some tips and some answers on that. I really, really, really want to go get this damn good ass bread that they got from 7-Eleven, but I'm kind of getting addicted to it, I guess. Maybe give me some chicken wings. Where my damn money at? Oh, not this 7-Eleven. Nah, this 7-Eleven don't make their chicken wings right. I have moved to Orlando and started eating from 7-Eleven. I mean, I used to get those nacho chips that the 7-Eleven had, because they chili was the bomb. Oh my God. But here in Orlando, they got these little mini taquitos. They got that Pandora bread. Maybe Pandora. Is Pandora? Is that how you say bread in Spanish? Or just say pan? I don't know. But that's what the lady told me. It's called Pandora. And then they got, I haven't tried the chimichangas yet, but they fried chicken that they have at 7-Eleven. Yo, this shit is good. It is really good. And I don't eat a lot of fried food. But ever since I started eating it, I've been craving fried chicken. I was going to go to Walmart and get their ranch fried chicken that they cook. I'm going to go to Walmart today. But I need some food right now. I can't go to the grocery store hungry, and I'm about to go to the grocery store. What we got at the house to eat? I think it's a Jamaican beef patty there. Some pizza rolls there. I'm so sick of pizza. Oh, my gosh. I don't know, y'all. Well, I am almost at home. This is already a 29-minute video. And we don't want it to go too much longer. I thank y'all for being here. We're gonna be back with Traveling Talk Tuesday again next week. If I don't know how my schedule gonna go now. Next week he can't give me 3 days. I can't do 2 weeks in a row with 3 days a week. You know, if we can rotate. We can rotate. Give me at least, you know, if I do, how many hours I do last week? If I do at least 8 to 9 days a week, I mean a pay period, then I'm okay. Then I'm good. Oh, I get my new glasses, y'all, too. Y'all gonna see my new glasses tomorrow, I think. Not when I do my recaps. I meant to go pick them up this morning, and I had some lab work to do. My arm still itch like crazy. I had some lab work to do, but I was supposed to fast before I did the lab work, and I forgot. I got up and made me breakfast, so I forgot. I didn't do it, so I didn't go pick my glasses up. I said I'm gonna do it all at the same time. So y'all gonna see my new spectacles tomorrow on my recaps and stuff. And I'm still been trying to vlog. I am horrible at vlogging. I'm still trying to vlog. I start the morning off recording, and then I forget to record through the rest of the damn day. Y'all good. Y'all vloggers are very fucking good. Red light. All right. So thank y'all for coming. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Like, comment, share, subscribe.